If you're wondering whether you should do a Pimp My Bio, the answer is not straightforward. No one is obliged to do Pimp My Bio to get into pitch wars. Plenty of people got in last year and didn't do one. It is not a part of the official rules. However, I would advise all mentees to do one. And one of my main reasons is that mentors who are secretly stalking mentees can take a look and see what your book is about. And if they feel like it would be a really good fit for them, or they're just fangirling with excitement and really want to read it, they can subtly and unofficially maybe give you some sort of hint, which is what happened to me and a lot of other mentees last year. You're going to get to the point where you have to narrow down your mentor list, who you're actually going to pitch to. And it is so hard. And sometimes the difference of a mentor choice can come down to the fact that you know that the specific mentor wants to read your book. So a few hints and tips, in all my personal opinion, your mileage may vary. I would advise to start your Pimp My Bio with the pitch for your book, a little short description about what your book is about, and if you've done novel aesthetics, to put it in there. Novel aesthetics is basically like a collage of images that's like a Pinterest board of images that represent your novel. It can give people who are very visual a feeling by looking at it, saying, oh, I like that sort of vibe and theme, I like what she's doing there. The reason to put your novel aesthetics and the details of your work above personal details, because Pimp My Bio is generally full of, this is who I am, this is my family life, these are my animals, these are my interests. The reason to put the book information at the top is that mentors are firstly looking for a book and a premise that interests them. There are, I think, over 100 Pimp My Bios, and some mentors are going to be quite fatigued by having to read all of them and scroll through a whole bunch of personal information to find very little or nothing about the actual book. The best way, in my opinion, to use Pimp My Bio in your favor is to help make it part of figuring out who you're going to pitch and how you can give yourself the best shot at pitch wars. So I'm going to put a link to what I did. I actually have my post still up on my Tumblr, I think. This is my book. This is what it's about. Here is a novel aesthetic. By the way, here is who I am. It can also be helpful in the same way to mention what kind of other books you like, what's influenced you, because then mentors can get a vibe for the kinds of interests that you have, because those interests in reading or in film or in whatever media that you're talking about and geeking out about are probably reflected in your book. So I said these are my favorite books, these are the kinds of things that I enjoy watching, because they were a reflection of what I had written, not just out of plain interest's sake. So the mileage may vary. That's just my hint for the day. May the odds be ever in your favor. For those who don't know what Pimp My Bio is, I have put a link to it in the notes.